Dr. Jeff Lustig of Active Chiropractic and Wellness. At our clinic, what we do is get you the results you deserve so you can lead the lifestyle you desire. Today I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite topics is hip issues. And I got to tell you, one of the reasons it's my favorite topic is I had a hip replacement a year ago. So with hip issues, they often start off as range of motion issues, some discomfort. So what I'm going to do is use a model to help show you some of the things that I want to share with you about the hip joint. First of all, the hip, like the shoulder, is a ball and socket joint. The hip joint, though, is a very deep, stable joint, very powerful joint. You can put hundreds and hundreds of pounds of force through it, whether that's working or weightlifting. Often the first sign of a hip issue is trouble with your range of motion. You may find you can't cross your leg the same way on both sides. The knee on one side seems to stick up compared to the other side. As the hip issue progresses, you may develop further bone spurs, and you may get pain that is in the back of the hip. Sometimes the pain may be at the side, sometimes it'll move around to the front near the groin area. And sometimes, as in my case, it would travel around to the different areas. My hip issue started after doing long distance running. I felt something go in my hip on my first Ottawa Marathon, and unfortunately things progressed over time. Eventually I did need to have hip replacement surgery. The good news with that is it was very successful, but up until that point in time, what allowed me to keep going for 7 years was doing exercise regularly, was doing laser therapy for my hip. And then when I finally did say, okay, I've had enough, it's time to do the hip replacement, I got to tell you that excellent surgeon, of course. I had been doing the exercises before, but I took my laser unit actually into the hospital with me and started doing laser therapy on my hip the day I came out of surgery. I continued doing laser therapy, and I was back in full-time practice in less than 4 weeks. Typically, hip replacement surgery requires 7 to 8 weeks of recovery. I tell you this because laser combined with other treatments that we do here can make a huge difference in keeping a hip problem from deteriorating as quickly, but also if you do get to the point where you need hip replacement surgery, we can get you back in action much quicker and making sure that your lifestyle is full. So if you have a hip issue or know somebody that does, get in touch with us. Our website is activechiroptbo.ca.